day, another vlog. This time slightly better angle. Doesn't make me look so fat. So I like it. So it's Saturday, and I'm on my way to work, and apparently I have ginormous hands. The fun of forced perspective. So yeah, I'm on my way to work now. It's just a Saturday. It's, you know, last night we get a lot of stuff done at work. I'm trying to get out the stuff for Christmas because we have to have the stuff for Christmas set by November 7th, I think. The Halloween is on a Tuesday. My boss is leaving on Wednesday for 2 weeks for a Viking River cruise in Europe. And I'm sorry about the bounce. Let's see. There we go, that's better. Able to stabilize it a bit better. He's going to be gone for 2 weeks, so we're trying to get as much as we can done of the Christmas stuff before he leaves. That way we don't have to worry about it at all, which I'm very, very happy for. I don't want to have to worry about that. So tomorrow is my day off for this upcoming week. Unfortunately, working 2 jobs, I get 1 day off and that's it. So I'm gonna have to make the most of it. I might go apple picking. I don't know. Depends on what the weather looks like. We have to go over to. We're gonna go to and order get a fridge delivered because our fridge is actually freaking dead. Every time the compressor shuts off, it goes glunk. And it's probably why our summer, our summer power bill was up in the 120s, 130s when up until last year it was in the 50s or 60s at the most. So, we need to get that replaced. And oddly enough, the difference between the old fridge and the new fridge will probably cover the payments on the new fridge, so that's kind of good. Oh, I'm tired. Tired. Don't know why I'm so tired, because I got plenty of sleep last night, and the guy on the motorcycle behind me only has 1 headlight. Not a safe thing. I'm hoping that I'm starting to feel now kind of the way that I felt back when I first started taking my medication, and I'm hoping it's just because I have been so busy lately, and I haven't really slept too well this past week after, but we'll see. On Monday I'm gonna call my doctor and make an appointment to go out and get checked out one more time for my thyroid levels, and to see if I just have to have my medicine adjusted. I might be building a resistance up, which I really hope I'm not. I might be building a resistance up to the medication, and they may have to increase the dosage, which would suck. I tend to build resistances to stuff quick. You got stuff like aspirin that's supposed to last for 6 hours, lasts 3 or 4. 12-hour Claritin will last 5 or 6 hours at the most. 24-hour stuff will last like 7 or 8 hours, and then it's gone. I've always just seemed to metabolize medications really, really rapidly, and it makes it difficult because I don't want to build resistances. So it makes it so when I need the medication, I try not to take it, like aspirin or Tylenol or cold medicine or anything like that. I try to stay away from it because I don't want to build up any further resistances, because that, I'd be taking it way too much and I could hurt myself. The chemicals could cause me to, like with Tylenol, take too much Tylenol, you can get liver damage. I don't want to damage my liver. I mean, I don't drink, but I still need my liver. So, yeah. So I got to do that. And that way I can get checked out, and he can tell me if they need to adjust my medication anymore. I mean, it's been working fine up until recently, but that could also be the fact that I might be putting some weight back on, which I really hope I'm not, from fat instead of muscle. It could be because of the change in season that I'm not getting enough vitamin D, and I've been forgetting the last couple weeks to take my vitamins, and I need to because they help me. That could be that. We'll see with that, because I'll have to get back on it tomorrow and make certain that I'm taking it every day. It's difficult. It's difficult for me because I can't take it. I normally take my vitamins after I eat, and I can't eat until an hour after I take my medicine, and I can't take my multivitamin until 4 hours after. I've been trying to remedy that by taking my multivitamin then when I go to bed, because it gets into my system, and I have it on board, but it's not going to affect. It's 4 hours. More than 4 hours before or 4 hours after I take my pills, so it doesn't mess it up. Come on, person in front of me, stop driving so slowly. You're turning too great. I'm running late for work. I don't know. I gotta get out and exercise more. That's probably part of it too. Everything's been so hectic. I just saw a car that license plate said I'm a car. Everything's been so hectic that I haven't had the chance to really exercise much or go to the gym or anything like that, and I need to start doing that more because that always helps too. I don't know, maybe once I'm back on my vitamins and the exercise, I'll start to feel better as well, and hopefully get back on my weight loss, because I've mentioned it before, I've gone up 20 pounds since I started taking my medication, but everything still seems to fit the way it did before. So I was thinking that I was adding on muscle that might have been lost, because that's one of the side effects or the symptoms of an underactive thyroid is loss of muscle mass, muscle tissue. So I'm hoping that it's from that, and not me just getting fat again, because I'm really getting tired of this. But it's hard when you don't have the money to buy the food that's for your diet, or the time to do stuff for your diet. I'm okay today because I made myself some salad and chicken breast cutlets, so that's going to be my dinner. I've been trying my hardest to stay away from too much sugar and stuff like that. I've had a couple pieces of bread today because I had to add a snack before I left the house, because that has to kind of keep me going all night, and I had a toast with my breakfast. But I've always had an issue with carbs. If I can keep the carbs down, then I can lose weight, but I'm having a hard time right now keeping the carbs down, because either I don't have the time to make myself something to eat that's low carb, or when dinner's being made, it's either pasta or something like that, and I gotta stop. I gotta get back to eating tuna. I'm gonna start having tuna salad for lunches, eggs for breakfast, and figure out something for dinner, and just stay away from the bread, because if I stay away from the bread, not only does it help my digestion, but it helps me lose weight. But just more about me talking about how fat I am. I've done this dozens and dozens of times on this, and I've been talking. People who actually, the few of you who've actually been watching these vlogs regularly, I appreciate you guys doing that. I've been talking about trying to lose weight for years now, and I'm just, last year, I lost about 36 pounds, and I was happy, and then I just ran out of time, and I didn't have the money, and I started to put some weight back on. I went up, like I said, like 20 pounds. I was at 260 for a good long time. I was at 260 from end of July last year through March of this year, and then I just started putting on weight, and everything still fits well, so I don't know what the heck's going on. So I need to get back into the gym. I need to start eating better. I need to start exercising more, and then maybe I'll have a chance. But that's what I got for you guys today. Thank you for listening to me just vent and complain. I really appreciate it. Like, subscribe, share, do all that stuff. We'll have the obviously we got the count up here. I didn't put it on yesterday's video because I really didn't have access to my computer, so I just posted it right from my phone. This, though, tomorrow I am going to be, today, I should say, when I get home from work, I'm going to be putting through my editing suite and posting, so you'll have it up with the count. And for those of you who are watching and subscribing, I appreciate it. Let's get me back up there. Let's get my 10,000, get me up to the 10,000 views that I need to get my partnership my monetization back, and then we can start seeing what we can do about making some money. Yeah, that's right. Universal symbol for money, or universal symbol for, what the heck did I just stick my finger into?